Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Hey everyone, low quality back again, this time with our week 1 Vaal Ground Slam Juggernaut update. I've posted an updated POB below, and it's going to be of my actual league character this time, instead of something I cooked up prior to the league. And just to kind of riff off my original POB, the one mistake that I let run the entire way, I didn't realize it until now, was I was using like a medium cluster jewel that didn't exist. It's now legacy. It was one of the curse reservation medium clusters. So I've now swapped that over to an exerted attacks in order to get power charges and frenzy charges for bossing, as we were doing a lot of bossing this week. So I'm just going to jump right in. The biggest change to this build, and from the last video to this video, this is what made the biggest change, was Warbringer. We got the Warbringer Forbidden Flame and Forbidden Flesh combo. I knew it was going to be strong. I didn't know how strong, and it's kind of changed how I think about, what I'm going to do moving forward. So we got that going. It's incredible. It's like 50% more off the bat, and then you also get Frenzy, which is just quality of life. So yeah, definitely like rush that if you are following this build guide this league. I'm assuming they've gone down in price. I bought them pretty pricey just because it was early in the league. But yes, once you get that going, you will then understand what this build is all about. I'm going to go back on something I said in the last video, and I've swapped back to using Rizlatha's Coil because I needed the endurance charge fizz reduction, basically. After talking it over with a friend, I think the spikes in damage that I was feeling early on wasn't the belts. It was actually just my low crit chance. And now that we have like a 50% to 60% to 70% crit chance in certain situations, it doesn't matter if I have the belt on or not. So that's been working out. If you don't have a lot of crit and you still need damage, Arn's was pretty... it was good. It was working, but it just, you lose out on that fizz damage reduction. And as I was pushing further and further into juicier maps, it wasn't okay. So we swapped back. We just completely upgraded this week. We got a ton of currency. We got a ton of new items. So after Warbringer, the number one item I think you should go for is Bottled Faith. So this thing has been crazy. As soon as I got it, you could just see the performance increase, as well as just like you get the regen from the consecrated ground. It's always up during mapping because we're just clearing so much shit in maps. Super good. I also fit in a pride efficiency amulet. So basically what that allows us to do is reserve even more for blood and sand now. Whereas before we were only running 5 ores, now we can run 6. That was, I think, a 10% increase in damage. We did get enough currency to buy a Death Rush, 3-second Death Rush. Really enjoyed that. It makes mapping a lot more fun. And then finally, at the end of the week, I had been not doing this because of the rares that give you a ton of XP for gems, but I finally swapped over to a Sinvicta's weapon swap in order to get Rampage. And turns out I was just dumb. You can do a ton of damage with just a 1 to 2 link ground slam. So basically I have 4 sockets in my offhand that I can level gems with, and then the other 2 I have a ground slam plus a culling strike. So I have a weapon swap culling, and you just use it at the start of any map and you instantly get Rampage, and you just keep that going. So all of that was within 1 week, right? Every single one of those things was like a bump up in quality of life, in speed, in damage, etc. My build is fucking crazy. And I introed with the boss kills, right? Obviously you don't get a lot of the action. I'm going to do the same thing I did last week. We're going to be posting the full videos after this. You can take a look. But yeah, this build is definitely stronger than my last build. And I'm thinking right now it's because we are using staffs. That is the only real difference. So when it comes into prepping for whatever next PoE league is, I think I have a better idea of what I want to do, and I think it's going to go something along the lines of start as Berserker, and then eventually change the Ascendancy to Juggernaut, and then, move on from there. But yeah, the early game with Vaal Grand Slam Juggernaut was a little rough. The early portion of the league, the first, 3 to 5 days. Once we got Warbringer, kicked it into overdrive. Once we got all these other items, now I'm cruising, and I'm also going to post or maybe I'll outro, I don't know. It's a video of a Delirium, like super juiced Delirium Drox map. And I don't even know if my computer can handle recording it, but we got it. I'll toss that up. You can check it out too. Yeah, I'm really happy with how far we've come, and I will catch you guys in the next video, which maybe I'll be killing Ubers. I don't know. See you guys later. Peace.